Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I am Falak Khan, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leaders interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge-sharing community. We have one such industry stalwart at FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Dr. Vineesh Garg. Hello, welcome, Doctor.
Thank you so much, Palak.
Thank you. Dr. Garg is a highly experienced and accomplished professional in the pharmaceutical industry with a career spanning into the third decade. He holds a Ph.D. in marketing from JRN Rajasthan Vidyapeeth, Udaipur, an MBA in marketing from Poona University, and a B.Sc in biology from Jodhpur University. Currently, Dr. Garg serves as the Vice President of Marketing and Sales at Inara and Avior Division, Intas Pharmaceuticals Limited. He joined the company in October 2006 and has since then demonstrated exceptional leadership and expertise in his role. He has launched 2 successful task force divisions for Intas, specializing in the anti-osteoporosis and anti-rheumatic segments. So, Dr. Garg, could you let our viewers know in brief about your career journey so far?
Sure, Palak. Thank you once again for inviting me to this forum. And it's great to be here. And it was great to be a part of WBC till now. I started my career somewhere in 1993, post my MBA, and got an opportunity through campus interview to join one of the top companies in India, which is JRN Pharmaceuticals. And since then, it's been a journey of working with the top 10 companies in India, spanning from Zydus to Morpen at Delhi and then Cadila Pharma. And now I'm with Intas for the last 15 years. Throughout this journey of 30 years in the pharma industry, I have seen that the industry is full of challenges. A lot of upcoming new challenges are thrown up to you. But then I think it's all about understanding those challenges, manipulating and finding out ways to maneuver through those challenges, and making it out of a good brand and maybe a good launch and a good brand out of it. In this 30 years of my journey, I've worked through the cardiology, diabetology divisions. I've handled segments like anti-allergics, the GI segment, as well as had a great opportunity of launching or relaunching of a molecule called Cefixime in the year 2010 for Intas, which was a relaunch for the molecule, and it was a 9th ranked molecule, the brand in the country. And the objective for the company and us was to bring it to the 2nd or 3rd position. And believe me, in the first year of its relaunch, we made it happen, and we could make it the third ranked brand in the market by by bringing out innovative strategies, innovative marketing campaigns, and obviously involving the field team, I think, which is the most important, who are the pillars behind making a brand in the pharma industry and making it a huge success. And then I think the big shift which came in my career was during that year when I was given the opportunity of launching a biosimilar for Intas, which was a paradigm shift in osteoporosis therapy. And Intas was very new to this therapy, but and the challenge for me also was huge, because shifting my mindset from launching a Cefixime at ₹6 per tablet to launching a biosimilar at 12,000 rupees per injection was a big shift in terms of the promotion, as well as making it a success in the market. But then, as I said earlier, it is the field team which you bring into confidence and you drive the business through them, which can make it happen. And then rest is history. The 3rd year of its launch, we made it the #1 brand in the country, and we were pitched against a company called Eli Lilly, which is an innovator company. and they had to kneel down in front of us. And today they are almost out of business from India. And then from a 2 crore brand, we made it a 50 crore brand in a span of 10 years. And I mean, that's how it happened. And then again, in 2015, I was given the opportunity or the responsibility of launching a rheumatology division for Intas. Intas had never worked in rheumatology. This was a new segment for us. And even I had no experience of rheumatology before that. But then since the opportunity was there, I took it up as a great opportunity and then moved forward. And we made a very big success out of the division. And in just 5 years, today it is a second ranked division in the rheumatology market. And we are accepted as a very high profile company, which gives quality biologics to the patients at very economical prices. And once again, I attribute this to my team and the field team here, who is very passionate about selling the products, brands, and making them really great brands. And I mean, that's how the journey goes on. And I still continue to work in the pharma industry as of now.
Indeed, very interesting and wonderful to know this journey. So which of your job roles and responsibilities do you find the most challenging and which ones the most enjoyable?
I think the transition from a managerial position to a leadership position was the biggest transition, which I found very challenging, very, very challenging. But then over a period of time, I found it very interesting also. The challenges were in the manner that you really had to focus on people, because as a leader, I think it's not the leader who is actually successful or a failure. It's the people or the team that he carries, the responsibility of which he carries on his shoulders, decide that whether we are successful or we are not. So it's a huge responsibility of holding people together, getting right people on board, and then driving them towards achieving those objectives and goals which we have decided year after year. And I think that was the biggest challenge I faced. And then another challenge which was there in my career was the launch of biologics, obviously. I had never worked in this field earlier. And this is all about concept selling. It's all about introducing or establishing a molecule first and then the brand. And we had a huge challenge when we launched this molecule called teriparatide in the market. Because as I said, Lilly was the innovator company, and they were promoting it to diabetologists at that time in osteoporosis. And we took the challenge of launching this in a very new, innovative indication of fracture healing to orthopedicians. And that is one of the key reasons for success of the brand in a very short time with Intas. So I sum it up like this, something like this, that it is, I feel it's all about people, it's all about the team that you develop and that you make, that makes the brand, and that I think that makes you successful. Nothing else. Success is like a team.
Yes, indeed. So you were mentioning about leadership qualities. So what, according to you, amounts to true leadership qualities?
I would again come to the same point. It's all about identifying the potential in a person, putting the right person in the right place in terms of his delivery, and then being attached to them, not only professionally, but also to some extent on a personal front, so that they're emotionally bound to you and they drive business as their own business. So one of the major leadership qualities that I have really worked on is people engagement, team building, and working on minute details, obviously. Working on minuteness of the details, whether it comes to the work or, again, people. That has helped me a lot in terms of bringing out these two successful divisions and working for 15 years or 16 years with Intas.
So when and how did you develop an interest in sustainability and corporate governance?
I think that also came with the taking up the responsibility of the leadership, because I think corporate governance is, I think, all about accountability, a part of responsibility, then being aware of what's happening around you. Also, a lot of transparency it involves, and obviously impartiality. These are the 5-6 traits which define governance, I would say, and corporate governance. And these, if you really note, are the 5 or 6 attributes that are required as a successful leader as well. Because you have to be responsible, you have to be accountable, you have to be very transparent while you're talking and you're taking decisions. You have to be aware of the surroundings. That is, it could be competition, it could be your own internal customers, external customers, whatever it could be. And obviously impartial when you take decisions, when you're taking kind of some tough decisions. You have to be impartial and with transparency. People should be very clear that while you take decisions, there is no ambiguity in those decisions, and you are being very transparent, and that's how people respect you. So this is how the traits of a leader would go with corporate governance, and that's how I got my interest developed for this kind of a profile. That let me also get into this kind of a profile.
That's really great. So as a corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
As a corporate governance expert, these are the few values which I would really focus on. And also as an independent director, in addition to that, as an independent director, I would also like to bring to the table that the facts that we need to improvise a lot on our marketing skills. And there's a lot of place for innovation in marketing. There's a lot of place to bring up good talent in marketing. Yes, and we could also look at developing people to take up higher responsibilities in marketing. And there's also the involvement of the digital marketing now post COVID. The era of digital marketing has really come up in the pharma industry. And there's a lot of need to train people, in the area of digital marketing as far as pharma industry is concerned. So these are a few areas which will really require a lot of you need to dive deep into these areas and understand how best can these areas be developed to take pharma marketing forward in the next few decades.
Yes, that's there definitely. So when we talk about technology, what are some of the most remarkable changes have you seen in your field with changes in technology? And what changes do you expect to see with the advent of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, and Web 3.0?
Sure. Pharma industry, I would say, till the COVID pandemic, was totally unaware of the digital marketing. And we had never stepped into digital marketing because this is one industry which more so focuses on one-to-one marketing, because we have medical reps who meet doctors, and that is how we market and sell products. So we were very much unaware of this, but then COVID taught us that we have to also learn the nuances and the traits of digital marketing, and we have to learn to sell and market our products through a distance. And that's how it got into the blood of Indian pharma industry. But I would really say that this is in a very nascent stage as of now, because we are only scratching the tip of the iceberg when it comes to digital marketing or the use of AI in the field of pharma. But there are examples of many companies who have got into this and have started some initiatives in terms of educating patients through some chatbot medias, which are like a company like Novartis has done it, who are using chatbot media to educate patients on some kind of skin diseases. And companies like Otsuka Pharma is a small company, but they have taken the initiative of again developing a chatbot to help mentally ill patients to manage their disease and somewhere answer their questions on this. Even virtual platforms are being used widely to educate patients on their diseases, to create awareness of the diseases, and even connect with doctors at many points of time. But these are some of the ways industry is using these platforms to connect with doctors. And I think somewhere the pharma marketeers have to keep one thing in mind, that the use of AI or the digital technology has to be made in a way keeping in mind the needs of the patients and the healthcare professionals. We could use this technology in terms of churning a lot of data out, which could help develop better strategies, which could also help the pharma marketeers understand the prescription profile of doctors, and also probably educate patients on the disease front and make them more aware of the consequences of the disease, and maybe answer their questions well in advance before they get really upset, because doctors do not have that much time today to address to patient queries. So here this could really help connect with more number of patients widely and timely.
Yes. So as you know, we are building a community of industry magnets. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. So what are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Hemal Mehta, and the whole World Development Corporation team?
I think this is a great endeavor by Mr. Zishan and his team, who are doing a great job in terms of bringing this talent from across the industries together and giving them an opportunity to learn, because this is a new field, I would say, in India, where there's not much of awareness in terms of developing independent directors for boards. And I think bringing up people from different fields together and getting them on different kind of boards will really help bring different ideas, different thoughts, and some innovative, creative solutions to problems to the industry. And I would really compliment Mrs. Zishan and the team. And I would like to compliment the team here for getting a recent award for the ESG, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, that was a great achievement for the team again. So my compliments to Mrs. Zishan once again and the whole team for doing so well. And I'm sure I wish the team very good luck in the future times to get more people on board and help them take better portfolios in their careers. So
thank you so much. Really kind words by you. So it was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire future leaders. Thank you, Dr. Vineesh Garg, for joining us today. We wish you the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you,
Moreover, trust, yes. And moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds. We have been really glad to have you here with us today on FaceTime with Leaders. And thank you so much once again for sharing all your wonderful insights and your career journey, your principles. I'm sure, you know, everyone watching this, it is going to help them grow in their career too.
Thank you, Palak. Thank you once again. Thank you, WDC, for.
Thank you.